Okay, guys, we're actually back, and like I said, we have a very nice question to ask, which is if premarital sexual relationship is actually advisable for young people. You know, whatever we do here, we are doing it particularly for the young people. Already the people that are actually aged, well, they will have passed through this, so they wouldn't want with the young ones to want to pass through it. I think so, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what we're doing here is actually for the benefit of you watching this video, myself, and of course my guest speaker. So let's get down to business. Looking at premarital sexual relationship, from what you've actually said so far and from what you said also, do you think it's actually advisable for the young people to go into it before marriage?
Um, from my own experience, I will say it's not good
Okay.
because we we are bound to meet people, and then having sexual relationship with people that will not stay with permanently is like leaving a part of yourself in each of those persons. So at the end, if you find out that this person is no longer compatible with you, but somehow if you have been involved with the person sexually, you feel that a part of you is with that person.
Yes.
So it might linger even in marriage. Someday you see that person, a link up can come in again. So if you try as much as you can to avoid pre-marital sex, I think it will help a lot of young persons, especially the guys. It will help us to think straight because pre-marital sex can make you think abnormally. You can be hooked as well.
Mm.
Uh, so a lot of guys think only the ladies
Yes,
stand a
yeah.
chance of being hooked down,
Yeah.
but let me tell you, premarital sex can also hook a guy. You just remain where, although the chances are limited, but it can actually. So I do not advise because sometimes you feel you've been used, depending on not just the ladies. A guy can feel used after having that, maybe giving all of his emotions, giving sex, and then at the end it never worked out. He will definitely feel used. But if a relationship ends and you never had sex, I don't think you feel so
Yeah, yeah,
wasted or used. So I do not advise it.
okay, please.
Okay, I wouldn't want to deviate from the topic, but you said if a guy should be in a relationship with a girl and you the relationship ends and you have not been involved with each other, you won't feel pain.
I didn't say you won't feel pain. I mean, there's
Let's
a
not
kind
let's not
of
deviate. Let's not deviate, Sha. But
No, of course, you can just talk about it. No, just based on your
let me just say what I have to say regarding
Okay.
to your question. Yeah.
Okay.
You see, so many we shouldn't just focus on the youth too, because so many marriages have been broken because of premarital sex.
Hmm.
You see, most persons have been married to, let's say, the wrong person or a rushed decision they made
Exactly, yes.
because they left the person they were supposed to end up with going to settle with some other person. And
And most of the
there
going
is,
to arrange
yeah,
marriage.
yes. And there is this thing that they had for somebody they have been involved with.
Wow.
You get, and if this person comes into the marriage, sometimes if they are not strong spiritually and physically, they start adultery, which has broken so many marriages. You hear men cheating, women cheating in marriages, which is very bad, all because of premarital sex. And then I will still say about, I wanted to say about premarital sex in youth and in teenagers. You were asking if it's good, right? Or not. It cannot be good. The Bible did not stress premarital sex being bad, but the Bible has made us to understand that fornication is actually a sin. And fornication then means having sex when you're not married, which is a sin. The Bible has said it. So it is definitely not good. Taking in, like he said, which I somehow believe that thing, bringing different spirits to yourself, calling things you're not supposed to call upon yourself because of premarital sex. And you see, this premarital sex of a thing, it has blocked doors for lots of young people, even married people. You see a married man going out with his wife and get embarrassed or shame because of what premarital sex, something that happened years back. So we should try, and the youth, married people, even if you had been involved, let me say to the audience, like even if you had been involved with somebody before getting married, I believe there is a way of settling and like letting go of everything and then focus on something else you're building instead of you returning back to your past and breaking your home. It also affects the children. That is where you see some children now, because my father is doing it, my mother is doing it, they go into it.
Now, still
So
on
it's
this
not a good one.
premarital sexual relationship. Now, from what you just said, now what if a guy and a girl who are actually together, and let us assume they've been for years, and maybe the guy has planned to make this girl his woman in in the future. Now, at that point, are they not entitled to this premarital sexual relationship, like having premarital sex?
No, they aren't.
Yes.
What
Everything is
if
about
what if
decision.
there's an agreement, like they have a concrete agreement between themselves,
Okay, what
they
kind of
love
agreement?
themselves,
What kind of
Yes.
agreement?
not covenant, not
No,
covenant. I mean,
no.
like, they love themselves, they feel like strong feeling, they respect all
Love
the
is not an
qualities.
agreement.
Yes, love is not even enough for you to go into premarital.
An agreement is he has come, seen your parents, paid,
Exactly. Done the right thing.
even though he has not, there's no ceremony. He has seen your parents
Yes.
and they've consented for you to be with him. That's enough. That's the agreement I was asking. Love is not an agreement. So I can love can let's not go into that, but love is not an agreement. So just the fact that the guy said, I love you, so we should start. He might say anything. I can actually say anything to gain. We all sell. We sold when I was young. I can say anything to sell something. So if I have an urge, I can actually sell anything. I can tell you I love you. So that's not enough to be involved in premarital sex, in my view.
Okay, ma, definitely say, oh,
Likewise, yes.
okay. So before we actually bring this talk show to a conclusion, I want to believe that you've actually learned something from today. That premarital sexual relationship is actually not advisable because it really affects the mental health. And I think apart from the mental health, it also affects the man spiritually.
Yeah.
Because at some
Yes.
point it stops you from
It
growing.
drains
Yeah.
your spiritual
You
life.
ruin the destiny and of course everything. So I believe you actually learned. And of course, if you have a question to ask, please feel free to drop your question in the comment section. Of course, I'm going to channel it to them. And if need be, I have to bring them back here, I'll do what I'll bring them back to the studio. And of course, we'll do what we'll track your question very well. And of course, if you have any topic that has been bothering you, maybe you point out a topic from what we just said. Now, please drop it in the comment section. Trust me, we'll always do what track it, and of course you subscribe, and please don't fail to do what to share this video, and of course subscribe to this YouTube channel. Of course, click on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you will be notified. Thank you very much.